Hello again, everyone. Beautiful day here in the southeast. Beautiful day all the way around because, as you can see behind me, got the truck back. So what we're going to do today is do a little walk around, show you some of the changes and some of the close-ups of the work and everything. But before we get started, I wanted to thank everybody who subscribed to the channel. Over the last week or so, hit 200 subs. I think we're now up to 208. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed, and a special shout out goes to Haley. That's Haley with 3 Y's and a heart, I believe. She was the 200th subscriber to the channel, and Haley, sorry I don't have anything I can send you or give you a gift or anything like that, but hopefully a shout out in the video and a heartfelt thanks to you will suffice for you. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the last time you saw this was very much crunched up, beat up, dinged up. We have a new, obviously a new rear bumper here. We've got a new tailgate and a new bed. It is a little dirty. I've had the truck for about a week now, and I actually took it on a little mild Forest Service road. I just wanted to bounce it around a little bit just to see how it handled, how it reacted. Drove the interstate there and back, went out on the trail, and you know, very pleased. I didn't hear any squeaks, any rattles, any bumps, anything, any clunking noises, anything like that. So they did the frame replacement very, very well, and I'm very, very pleased with the way it turned out. You can see a couple of the things that they did. I'll show you. I had them go ahead. Part of what I was going to do as a modification is remove the chrome badging that you see. Chevy hadn't met a chrome piece they don't like, and I wanted to go with an all black here, but the kids wanted the black and red just to kind of match the D-rings and everything that we've got in our tow hooks up front. So I went ahead and had them put that on for me. I'm going to debadge the sides and put the Colorados on there. I'm going to show you the steps that I took for that, or that I'm going to take. I haven't done it yet. Probably include those in this video, so stick around and watch some of that. I'm not going to do a full detailed video on it. There's a lot of videos out there that do a lot better job of what I can do and show you, but I'll just show you some of that process. The other modification that I had them do while they had the truck apart is I replaced the drive shaft, the OEM drive shaft, with the steel drive shaft from Chevy GM Parts. Kind of dark under here. I'm not sure you can get a good view of that, but that's one of the things that I did have them do while they had it apart. A lot of other things that I wanted them to do, such as lifts and leveling kits, bigger tires, things like that. But as I said in a recent video, I wanted to get it put back together stock, and so that I could see, you know, if there was any problems or anything like that. The other thing that I had them do that I'm very excited about is we put the low tube modular bumper on. Had them replace the silver piece that was right here with this bumper from AEV. So very pleased with how that came out while they had the truck apart. Again, it was, you know, they had the cab off the frame, and they had to put it back together bolt by bolt. So I went ahead and had them do that while they had their wrenches and sockets out and all that kind of stuff. So very pleased with that. One of the other modifications that I've got planned coming up, I'm going to put a winch in there. I can't decide on if I want the Warren winch or the come up winch. I know a Smitty built X20 will fit in there as well. So if any of you guys have any thoughts about which winch to go with in terms of how it installs or how it performs or anything like that, I'd appreciate any comments below on your thoughts on what winch I should go with. So anyway, that's about it. Like I said, I took it off-road a little bit, took it down the highway, the interstate. Everything seems fine. The only issue that I noticed is when I got up to, I don't know, 75 miles an hour, I could feel the cab shaking a little bit, or not shaking, but you could tell it was a little rougher ride than what it normally is. And then when I sped it up to, I don't know, 77, 78, it seemed to stabilize itself, and it rode very, very smooth again. Got it, once I hit 80, it started, the seat started vibrating and shaking a little bit, and you could tell, again, you're at a high speed. And then I get it up to 82, 83, and it went away again. So I don't know, I didn't drive the truck that fast on the interstates before the accident. So I don't know if that's always been there. I mean, it is a truck. It's not a sports car. It's not a luxury SUV. I get that. That's not a complaint. I don't plan on driving it that fast. I'm a 70 to 72 mile an hour guy myself, but that's the only thing that I've noticed in terms of mechanically or just driving the truck. But again, that could have been there all along. You guys may experience that too with your trucks. If so, let me know. But again, it's not an issue for me because I don't plan on getting up to those speeds. The only issues that I've had are in the cab, and went back and talked to them about that. They're going to replace or not replace, but they're going to repair the issues that I have in there. No problem. So let's take a look in there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So really, like I said, just a couple of little nitpicking things. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to catch it, but this part of the steering wheel cover is not down all the way. It's hard to do it without pressing the horn, but I don't think that was like that when I first got the truck, because it's one of the first things I noticed when I got in after I picked it up. I don't know what they would have done to cause that, but they didn't have to reset an airbag or replace an airbag or anything because the airbag isn't deployed. But I don't know what that is. The other thing, and I kind of fixed this a little bit. I don't know if you can see this gap right here. This was a lot wider. This is supposed to kind of sit up flush to the seat, and I was able to make it go in a little bit more, but I'm probably not going to fuss about that too much. And then the other thing that I need to have fixed is here in the dash, and again the sun is shining bright, but right here in this corner, it's separated. It's not all the way up. It's not clicked in. As you can see right here, it's supposed to be flush, as it is flush all the way here, but right here it's just not up high enough. And I guess that happened when they took the cab off and had to hoist it up in the air and set it back down and bolt it back all together. But I'm going to take it out there tomorrow and show them, and we'll get that fixed up. But anyway, in terms of anything that's wrong with the truck or anything like that, that is it. And if that's the worst thing that happens after this frame replacement, then I'll be doing very well. I'm very pleased. Okay, well that's it for the walk around after the truck's been put back together. Again, very, very happy. But for now, guys, that's all I'm going to include in this video. I'm not going to do the debadging in this video. I'll do that separate. I can tell this video is going to be a little longer than I intended it to be, but I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching, and we'll see you in the next video.